you see standing next to the rocket. It's hinged at the base and is connected to the launch mount beneath the first stage. First, we'll see the clamp arms open around the second stage, and then the TE will begin to pivot back, slowly swinging away from the rocket. It'll reach its full recline by T-minus 3 minutes and 40 seconds. You might also hear the TE referred to as the strongback. It's the same structure, just a different name. And it does a lot more than just lean.
Falcon 9 tanks are pressing for strongback retract.
It rolls Falcon 9 out to the pad, raises it vertical, and stays connected through to the final seconds to launch. It provides fuel, power, telemetry, and command connections between ground systems and the rocket. We're about 20 seconds away from starting to see those clamp arms opening up around the second stage on our vehicle stack. Those clamps help stabilize the second stage during fueling.
Strongback retract has started.
They also prevent movement in high winds, and once they're open, the rocket will be fully free at the top. You can see those clamp arms coming open now. It'll take about 15 seconds for them to fully open, but once they're out of the way, the strongback will recline away from the vehicle to give it room for liftoff. As you can see, those arms are open and the rocket is now free. You can see the strong back starting to slowly lean away from the rocket now. So right now, both stages are nearly fully loaded with about 1 million pounds of propellant. That includes RP-1, a highly refined kerosene, and liquid oxygen chilled to under 300 degrees below zero. Propellant is loaded late in the countdown, and that's intentional. Colder propellants are denser, and denser propellants mean more performance out of the same tanks. The colder it is, the more mass you can move. Before any of that propellant
Stage 1
flows,
lock float is complete.
And you just heard over the nets, there's confirmation of stage 1 liquid oxygen loading completion. The second stage will finish up about a minute later. Before any of the propellant flows, though, the plumbing and engines are chilled down. That prevents thermal shock and boil off when the ultra-cold liquid starts moving. You might hear that referred to as engine chill. The tanks are also pressurized using helium. The helium is chilled too, so it stays compatible with the cryogenic plumbing. Then during flight, that pressurization helps force propellant into the engines as the tanks empty. At T-minus 60 seconds, Falcon 9 will enter startup, and at that point, the rocket's onboard flight computers will take over. From there on out, the countdown becomes fully autonomous. And then just inside of T-minus 2 seconds, the 9 Merlin 1D engines will ignite. Once they're at full power, Falcon 9 will lift off the pad and begin its climb to orbit.
All operators, this is Launch Director on Countdown 1. Just want to make everyone aware that we have a no-go condition on recovery weather. We will be standing down at T-minus 30 seconds. At 30 seconds, we will be calling hold. So stand by for that hold call, launch control.
Falcon 9 is in startup.
If you've been tuning into the webcast, you may have just heard that hold during the countdown. We will be going to T-minus 30 seconds and then holding there.
Hold, hold, hold.
Launch abort is running.
As you may have heard on the comms, we're standing down from today's launch attempt due to weather. The vehicle and the payload remain in good health, and our next launch opportunity is tomorrow at 8:35 a.m. Eastern Time. As always, thank you for watching, and we hope to see everyone back here for our next attempt.